An oil company which owns 3 sites in the south is asking the High Court to ban any protests which are aimed at damaging its economic interests. UK Oil and Gas runs test wells at Horse Hill near Gatwick and Broadford Bridge near Billingshurst. It also has a 3rd site at Markswells Wood near Rowlings Castle. It says it's been forced to take action to protect itself and contractors from activists. Campaigners have condemned the legal move, as Nikki Mitchell explains.
Cake at the Gate, a peaceful and regular community protest outside UK Oil and Gas's flagship Broadford Bridge site. But UKOG's injunction would cover this section of road, forcing campaigners to take their cake and eat it elsewhere.
It's outrageous to say that we can't come here. We've never caused any problems. We move out of the way if people arrive. The police have never been called. We simply come and have tea. And if people come and talk to us about it, they get a cup of tea and a bit of cake.
Protests take many forms, though. People have slow walked in front of supply trucks here. They've locked themselves to objects to block access roads and even occupied oil drilling rigs in transit. UKOG's proposed legal order is extremely wide-ranging. It seeks an exclusion zone outside the entrance to each site, stopping protests on the public highway. Campaigners would be prevented from photographing or trying to contact contractors. Even lawful acts would be banned if the intention is to harm the company's economic interests.
We can't understand for 1 minute why we're a threat to their economic interests, when obviously they managed to wipe 50 million off their share value in one day because they had to admit they hadn't managed to get any oil out of this site, and were just standing up for the people whose environment needs protecting.
Here we see UKOG in bully boy tactics. Their way of engaging with the local community in locations near their operations is to see them in court. And I think that's going to turn thousands of people across the southeast into criminals, and it should be challenged.
UK Oil and Gas declined our request for an interview, but told us it's been compelled to take serious legal action to protect itself and its suppliers from threats and unlawful conduct by activists. Activists, it says, who are intent on stopping it from going about its lawful business. UKOG's application is due to be heard at London's High Court in 10 days' time. Nikki Mitchell, BBC South Today.